Stand together in the ocean, all together in a moment. Forget the weather, make the sand out of snow. Sand out of snow.
Oh, it's back. It's 2021. 2021. Oh my God. Oh God, finally. 2021. How are we all doing? We're back. I'm back. You're back. Jizz on my back. Yeah, so it's 2021 and this is the first episode of the year. I did like a best of thing. It was funny seeing myself at the beginning of 2020 making predictions of how things would be. And I could never have imagined that this year I would have started getting grey hairs and going bald. That's the only really eventful thing of last year. I meant 2020. Not much else happened. Big spit take for you there. Yeah, so it's 2021. I'll get to my notes. Bloody hell. It's good to have you all coming back, though. I appreciate it that you're back. If you're just viewing this for the first time, I see it on the analytics. Yeah, I check those. I hate myself. I'll go and check them, and I'll be like, who's watching it? Are people watching it for long enough? People click on it for a minute and then go, fuck this. But no, I do know that people watch full episodes, and I'm having this attitude nowadays of like, well, people are watching it. Fucking make them, you mad cunt. Some of you though aren't subscribed, so do it, click it, it helps. I'm on 100 again. I was on 99 and then I'm on 100 again. Who knows when I'll go back to 98 again if you don't start clicking that button down there or down there, whatever it is. There's nothing you can do. In this current predicament. Unprecedented president's time, because it's lockdown and that. Lockdown 3. Last time it was, this time it's personal. So what's the 3? Is this like the shitty, like it's been like the Godfather 3, they make it years later and it's just this kind of shitty version of it. I think that Boris gave us another lockdown because everyone got fat and he was like, I know you wanted to get in shape the first 2 and you didn't, so use this one. There's nothing you can do though, so before you get in the shower, just do some press-ups or ride your bike or go for a big walk or go on Duolingo and learn Russian. I think that's a good idea, because who knows when we might need Russian. The language. You might find yourself somewhere and someone's shouting in Russian in a shop. I don't know why I've said that they're shouting. Could be having a pleasant conversation. I don't know, because you've got to react then. So they're shouting. I can't do a Russian. And if you can understand it, you're going to be the hero of that day, and then your wife will be there. You don't know it yet, though. And then she'll grab you and she'll go, thank you. She's also Russian. I don't know why she can't understand it. Thank you. And then you go and live in a castle in Moscow. That's pretty good, isn't it? So there's nothing you can do. So learn Russian. Get Duolingo. Learn a language. Do a bit of skipping. Take your skipping rope outside. If you've not got one, Argos. Is that still a thing? Is Argos still a thing? Yeah, it must be a thing, but Amazon's, just like the rainforest has been wiped out, Amazon wipes out all of the small businesses. Oh my God. Shoot me in my mouth hole. Yeah, so I'm just kind of treating it like that at the moment. Nothing I can do. I can't do stand-up. I can't go and hang out with people much. Like I have a couple of people who I see, usually 1-to-1, maybe the three of us. Oh, but it's only a handful of people. I'm sure that's in the rules that you can see one person. And if it isn't, then I mean on FaceTime. Everything I say on this is either the truth if it is good, or it's a lie if you don't think it's if you're offended by it or it could incriminate me, then it's a lie. So whilst we can't do it much, whilst cannot much be done at the moment, I'm trying to live day to day and be like, what film can I watch today? I'll play a bit of guitar and learn that song that was a rubbish one, that I've been listening to. That'll be fun. Even if I sing it terribly, why not? Not got much else to do. I have applied for a job and I should be getting that. So, but I don't like to make those announcements. I said I wouldn't do that because I'd rather have the job. It's better to be like, here's your 20 quid, than be like, honestly, mate, in two weeks, I'll give you a tenner and then I'll give you, just don't mention it, just give it. Just don't say you've got a job until you've come back from work like, bloody hell, it's been a hard week. It minds. So, yeah, if I do get a job and stuff, that'd be good. But that's another one of those things. There's nothing I can do about my other jobs. Nothing I can do about stand-up. Other jobs, stand-up. Seeing friends and family. Friends and family, yeah. So, I'll get a job temporarily. And if I can do that, then it's not something I have to go into going, oh no, this is the decision I've made for the rest of my life now. It's like, well, if this doesn't work out, then I'll probably be going back to my other job in a couple of months. No, don't do that into the mic. No. Nonce. What was I on about? I'm a bit rusty doing this, to be honest. I thought it'd be a bit easier, but bear with me. Bear arms with me. Let's get guns and fight, everyone. Storm the Capitol building. Topical. Topical. Yeah, so not much you can do. So just deal with every day. Watch Soul, that film, Pixar film. It's really good. Watch Nomadland. Rewatch the Oceans trilogies. Watch your favourite podcast. When you're sick of watching stuff, go outside, even if it's raining. Put your best shoes on that don't get holes in, which is all of mine are, apart from some steel toe cap boots I had from that warehouse job that I did for like a couple of days. And now I'm wearing them going out, stomping around, and they're keeping me feeties dry when I want to go out in the rain. Umbrella. I've got an umbrella that looks like I'm inside a gazebo. It's one of those Wilson ones. You know, like on Shipwrecked, when Tom Hanks has that umbrella, and he's like, Wilson! And then the umbrella just floats off in the sea as he... Okay. They drew a face on it. No, it's Wilson. It's one of those golf ones, and it's just giant. If I opened it up now in here, you wouldn't see the background. You would just see the marquee that I'm inside. What was that about? I was just checking the time. Umbrella, yeah, get your umbrella up. Just go out for a walk. If you're working still, and you're like, I don't have a chance to go and do the thing that I usually blow off steam with. Do you know what I mean? Like, I usually go out and see my friends. I usually go out and have a drink at weekend. Go out to restaurants. Create a new thing. Nothing you can do now. So, you and your bird set out the table all fancy. Go to the shop, right? Go to the shop. Go to craft shop. Go to craft shop, right? And make your own tablecloth. Cloth. That's right, cloth. Make your own tablecloth, right? And use little inside jokes that you and your bird have, right? Like that time you went to, you took her to the dentist and she got a sticker because you were like, give her a sticker, and then that's as if it's some real thing. That's not a real thing, but you just, you put a tooth that's got thumbs up, on there, or like a dinosaur saying "Good job, buddy," and then you put the date of your anniversary on cryptically in Roman numerals. This will definitely pass a lot of time if you make your own tablecloth. This is only the start, all right. All sorts of inside jokes and little silly things you put on the tablecloth. You set the tablecloth out. You get those candles, the Dickens ones, like you fucking either skiing, milking a cow, or riding a horse. Anyway, if you're not even looking at the screen right now, you don't know what I'm on about. You get those candles that go like that. Stick them in the middle of the table. Make your best spaghetti bolognese. Put the special sauce you have in it, and there you go. Voila, as they say. Bon appetit, as they say. Boner alert, as they say. She'll be like, boner alert, and then the tablecloth. No. You get the tablecloth, and you whip it out, and then you do the same with her bra and knickers. You go under her dress. Where's my other hand on the screen? There it is. And you grab bra, you grab knickers. Woof! Then you go in the bedroom. She's like, oh, we've not changed the sheets. Whew! Yeah, you get to business. We've not gone down. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. So yeah, that's my my plans for 2021. No. I don't suppose you can hear that siren in the background. I am in the city. I'm a city guy. Sounds like the football people. I'm a City supporter. Not a football fan myself. No. Was as a kid. Used to kick around the football in my cul-de-sac. Pretend I was every player in England. It's Owen to Beckham. Oh, to Scholes. To Sutton. And it's just me the entire time. I'm on my own. Kicking 6 shots, to be fair, at my fence in front of my house. And that's the goal. Which way is the thing that on my head? Okay. So this is the issue with being able to see yourself on the screen. I don't know which way is which. And stop chatting, Macca. 2021. So last year, it wasn't really a prediction. I was having a meltdown at the end of the episode because I thought it was going to be the last one that I did. But hey, we're like 40 episodes more now. No. 30, shit. But hey, we're here, aren't we? You're here, I'm here. I'm here, Khan. And I didn't make predictions, but I kind of just said stuff about what the year might be like. This year, what would be good in 2022, when I'm doing another episode wearing the same hat, wearing the same shirt, will be when I look back on these predictions and see what I said. So 2021, I don't think we'll be out of a lockdown until March, at least. And I think by March, there'll be more marches. There'll be some sort of other. There was Black Lives Matter, there's the Capitol thing. I'm missing loads of stuff, but they're the two that stand out at the moment. All the anti-mask marches and all that stuff. And I imagine there'll be some sort of other crazy thing going on, because when people are just stuck inside all the time, or they're just not allowed to do the regular life, they create things to be really angry about. I do it in my own head. But people want, I don't know, people want community, and if you can't get it through Zoom calls and social media, then you got to go to a big march saying that Elon Musk is controlling the pigeons and they're all drones, and the vaccine's full of Bill Gates' blood, his own blood, and he wants to be one with everyone. This conversation is making me Microsoft. My Microsoft. So I think there'll be some sort of madness even before March. There'll be another thing because the inauguration in America's got to come. When I scroll YouTube to just watch stuff mindlessly, well, sometimes mindfully, but there's that strip of that everyone has on YouTube now, and it's like COVID news, and it's telling you all about it. The lockdown thing it's usually 1 hour ago, a day ago. It's just very recent, but the last time I looked, it was 1 week ago, and it's how all the hospitals are full, and everyone's got all the types of diseases you could possibly imagine. Ebola's back. It's back. But it said a week ago. So I think that it's been a dry news week a bit, and I think that something mad is going to pop up. People are going to be outside of Downing Street trying to get in. Can you imagine if the English people did it? Trying to get into Downing Street. Would that be that hard? I don't think that would be that hard. Well, I guess when you see a big old group of people, what would they look like? Let's not make generalizations, but they all have Fred Perry shirts on and skinheads. And they're kicking down the door of 10 Downing Street. Surely actually, you know why I don't know why I know you wouldn't be able to do that? Because when I went to London a year or two ago, Nick and my friend Nick, who used to produce the podcast, but lockdown and we live in different places. We went to London because we were going to go and watch the band Brand New. That's the band's name if you've not heard of them. And we were like, oh, sweet, let's go and watch that. So we got a megabus. We booked the megabus at 11 p.m. And then we were travelling there throughout the night. And then we'd get there early hours of the morning. And then we'd spend the entire day just walking around. The gigs at night. We watched the gig at 1 p.m., 1 a.m. The following night, the Saturday night, let's say, we'd get the megabus home. But did that happen? No. Because the main lead singer guy, Brand New, there was some brand new charges coming out about him. It's not science fiction. No. A girl, perhaps her name's Daisy. These are all references to Brand New albums. And if you don't know what it is, and it's a bit of a deep cut, isn't it? Just like my circumcision. Yeah, so the allegations were that he had been talking to underage girls. Right? It was in the midst of the whole Me Too thing. So obviously it was cancelled. But did we go, no, let's just stay in our own hometown and get in our bed tonight and not go to London? No, we didn't say that. We went to London. We got on the megabus. We got there. And then we walked around and we just walked around all the time. That's all we did was walk around and just hang out in London. It was pretty good though, it was fun. When Nick checked the steps at the end of the day, it was like, I'm going to say 30 kilometers. Is that a lot? I reckon it was like a marathon's worth. 22 miles. Some of you are listening now going, there's no way. But I'm going to ask Nick. I'm pretty sure he has. I'm actually going to ask him to send me the screenshot of the day that we took those steps. I think he has it. And hopefully it'll be on the screen now. I hope that that's evidence. Am I heading the way? Yeah, there you go. However many steps that is. The point being, when we were in London, we saw Downing Street, and I was like, oh, look, Downing Street. And there was big metal fence security around the Downing Street, just the street of Downing, full of Downings. And they have double Downing sheets. Is that even a thing? I don't know what I'm talking about now. But we couldn't get in even in there, so I can't imagine how. Well, if in America they could do it, and the police have guns and are supposed to do something, and they didn't, then I wonder what it'd be like if a bunch of people went to 10 Downing Street and did that. But who knows? Maybe that will happen. So that's one of my predictions. We're only at March now. Let's say, hopefully, I'm 30 in May. I would love it. I'd love it if I could do something for my 30th birthday. Because that'd be good, wouldn't it? If I could go to... I feel sorry for people who are having their birthday like now. What are you going to do? Oh, if you live on your own. I lived with flatmates last year, 29th birthday. It was a fairly alright day, but I didn't have social media, so like 4 people knew it was my birthday. I went out and hung out with Ben when we didn't live with each other. And we hung out and he got some beers, and I don't think I mentioned it was my birthday, just like he hadn't a couple of months prior, and Richard Pryor, and we ended up just having some beers and hanging out, and it was just a bit of like it was all right. That was a good part of it, but it was just any other day. And if it's your 30th, you want to do something. You want to have it be memorable. So I want to do something. I ideally like to I think my plan was to go to like Amsterdam or something. I'll just go and spend the weekend somewhere, do something fun. So hopefully by May I can do something like that. Even if it's get a cottage in the Lake District with a few pals, go whitewater rafting, go mountaineering, have a few beers by the fire, go skinny dipping in sea, or, slightly chubby dipping. But anyway, yeah, by May, I hope that things are kind of, back to normal in a way, because I'd like to celebrate my birthday pretty good. But who knows? There'll be vaccines and stuff. But I saw a chart the other day, right? And it went March, started with March. This is a coronavirus outbreak. March, and the graph's like this. And then it's staying pretty, the curve is pretty flat. And then it goes like June, July, and it goes boom! And it starts going up. September, October, November, December, boom, 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 boom. It's going up. Big numbers. Like that. And then, for some reason, just after Christmas, it's just boop. There's just a dip in it. And then now it's just bigger than it has ever been. There's more and more and more. And there's a vaccine and stuff. And no, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. So, play guitar, learn Russian, do some press-ups before you get in the shower, go for a walk. If you need an umbrella, get an umbrella. I have a marquee one that's like a gazebo. Get a tablecloth, a personalised tablecloth. And if you want to go out for a meal, you can't do that right now. So make a personalised tablecloth, put it down on the table, make a nice dinner for you and your girlfriend, perhaps spaghetti, your speciality dish. Have that, rip the tablecloth out, rip her knickers and bra off, get in bed, do a sex, maybe have a baby. Maybe now's the right time to have a baby. That's what I think you should do. There's one of you thinking now, like, I was thinking about having a baby, Maybe now's the time. What about that? If in 2021 you had a baby. Oh, what if it comes out gay? What if your baby comes out gay? Well, it wouldn't come out gay. You wouldn't know immediately. It doesn't come out like with a pride flag on, a cape. What if you've got a superhero gay baby? Wow, that's what 2021 could be for you. But if you had a gay baby, that'd be pretty cool, right? It's 2021. It's more. There's a less likely of your chance of your child being bullied and stuff, or having to hide it. It could be a good life for your gay baby. And speaking of gay babies, I'm gonna call that the first half. Not why it's speaking of gay babies, but yeah, that's the first half. I'll see you in a moment. Probably.
We've seen each other's dicks.
Of course we have.
I don't think I could pick your nads out of a lineup, though. I don't think I could identify your bollocks.
Two right here. They look a bit like that. Anything that I don't know enough about, I just don't want to talk that much about. The whole, like, if you can't explain it to a 5-year-old, then you're not Einstein, that kind of thing.
Put that in. Put that in your tight 10 for the store.
Put that in, right in. Woo! Yeah, all right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Then my nuts are a medical marvel.
Because they're so small or big?
Yeah.
Small.
I could fit 2 of my bollocks inside a cream egg.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of gay babies, I was just chatting to one then, and you'll never guess what he said. Oh, his first words were, he said, "I'm a big fan of the podcast." What would you know? What do you know? What do you know about that? Do you know anything about that? Welcome back. That was whatever was in the middle, and now this is the second half. So I hope that you're enjoying yourself. Whatever you're doing now, I hope you're at home or on a bus, or hope you're not riding your bike and watching. Maybe listening. Be careful. Maybe perhaps you can hear those bells ring-a-dinging in the background. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're in the bath. Maybe you're at your desk working and I'm over here chatting to you. How about that, eh? Maybe you've got like that double screen action and I'm up on one of the screens. Am I looking in the right direction? All right, pal. All right, mate. Now am I looking over there where door is? Or was I doing that a second ago? What are you on about? I only got to May, where my birthday is, where my 30th birthday is. Oh, 30? Not so scared anymore. I'm going to get a little Propecia when I've got enough money, sort out the thinning. It's not that bad now that my hair's grown out, but I just feel, and I don't want to lose my hair, alright? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take the stuff, and I'm not going to lose my hair. Even if I don't get a boner for a while. I've had boners for years. Years I've had boners for, alright? And they've never done me that good. They've always kind of been in the way. Sometimes I look at it and I go, good lad. But most of the time I'm like, you're in the way. I have to do something now. Or you caused me to do that. Boners. So I'm going to take the stuff. I'm going to help grow my hair back. I'm going to continue exercising the little amount that I have so that can hopefully have the snowball effect, and I'll want to do more and more and I'll be in good shape. I'm going to continue eating pretty good, which I have been doing recently. Good rule for me is just get lots of different coloured fruit and vegetables, and I feel like a bit better. I even chopped up cucumber, put it in a bottle of water the other day and woke up and drank it this morning, and I thought that it would hydrate me more because I heard that cucumber water is pretty good. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're wrong though. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I know I'm just showing off that I know all the months after May. But what will happen in those months? Well, I think that all of this that's been happening, it's going to have permanent ramifications, ramming you right in your mind, giving you the mind nasties constantly. No, I'm just, there's nothing you can do. What I really think is, though, that kids are in education, those of us in jobs in the public sector, those of us in hospitality, healthcare, we all must now gather together. What I think about all those people is that they will, it'll be weird going back into work. It'll be weird going back to school. There'll be things that we didn't even notice before this whole pandy came along. Pandemic. You know, Mick the Panda. Pandemic. Before he came along. Pandemic. Damn you, Pandemic, with your black eyes. I'll give you more black eyes if you don't fuck off back to the lab that you were created in. Pandemic. Pandemic. I hope no one else has done that. I hope Pandemic is mine. Anyway, I might even get a mic that looks like a panda. It's black and white. And I'll call it Panda Mic. Anyway, what you want about, pal? Once all of this is over and we're getting back into regular life, there'll be things left over. Like I was in Aldi the other day and I saw everyone wearing a mask. And I'm wearing one as well, but I was like, everyone's wearing one. It's just so crazy how different it was from a year ago that everyone is doing the thing, apart from some people, but mostly 90% of the people are doing this thing that they weren't doing last year. Apart from the Asians, they were doing it already. But, yeah, so it's really odd that I think when we go back to regular life and maybe you don't have to wear a mask, people will still be doing it. Or it'll be weird. You'll reach in your pocket, where's my, oh yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. Or it'll be like, people will be terrified of a new thing coming along. Or, hey now, with the negativity, here's some positivities. Nativities. Like when Jesus was born. Positivity is that we'll see a crowd of people, and when it's okay to, we'll want to run into it, strip off and lick everyone's faces and have a jolly old gay old time. And hopefully that we'll have this new sense of, I've got to make shit happen, man. This life of being able to do what we want, it might be short. We either might die of a deadly virus, or because other people are doing, we'll have to stay inside our houses. So I think that we'll go back into this year. By the end of the year, we'll all be like, oh, I'm so glad that I'm able to do these things again. Vada famucci. It's the gabagool. So I really hope that by 2022, when I'm doing a new episode, and you cut this clip out to talk about it, future you, that things are back to normal. I think that someone in the royal family will die in 2021. Maybe someone pretty big. Not big physically, probably very frail and small physically. What else is a prediction? I reckon that, let's think. There'll be a new type of AI that wipes out an entire business. Like, something that we use daily. By the end of the year, we'll be like, oh, that new AI thing, there's not human jobs for that anymore. Or I used to go and do this thing at this place, but I don't need to now. I just, the AI, the technology, that does it for me. I don't have to do anything anymore. Do you know how to change a bike chain? No, the AI will do it. Oh, I was going to, maybe learn how to grow this sunflower. Why? The AI will do it. No, I know, but I want to, learn an instrument so I can make music. Why? AI can make music now. Yeah, no, but I want to make I want to play like a game, like a video game, where it's all immersive. And it's not just like, you actually are dealing with your elements. You take it out into the... Why? AI can create a world for you, so you don't have to leave your home. AI. 2021. So yeah, that's what I think was gonna happen by 2021. I hope that I personally will be better financially. Will be in slightly better shape, at least. Not in worse shape. Not in the same shape. In slightly better shape. If I can be in great shape, that's great. But I'm going to settle with slightly better. And you should settle with slightly better. Because it's better than what you are now. There's nothing wrong with how you are now. Apart from the fat. No. Apart from the fact that you're not white. No. That's just a joke. I'm clearly joking. But you could be slightly better. And if your goal is just to be slightly better at the thing that you want to be better at, like, oh, I drink too much. Well, so I want slightly better. Drinking a bit less. Life advice with Phill Sutton. But I hope that I'm slightly in better shape and better financially, work-wise and stuff like that. And that I've continued doing the podcast all year, and I'm on almost 200 episodes. I'm on 200 subscribers. Hello, everyone who's been subscribed for a year now, and plus all the years before. Look how dumb I looked then, and how wasn't good I was at doing the speaks. Now, in 2022, look how I look and sound. Is it better? Is it worse? Who knows? I saw my old cat the other day. So I was going to meet my friend Nicholas. You know, I talked to him about him before. You know who he is, probably. And I rode my bike from Manchester, where I live, to Atherton, where I used to live, where Nick lives. And I ride all the way there on my bike, and I've got tunes on, and I'm not. Some places not got my hands on the handlebars, and I'm dancing to the music. There's a scene in Demolition with a film with Jake Gyllenhaal where he's gone through something traumatic, and then when he's trying to pick himself up and just things start changing in his life. And one of the things he does is he goes out on his way to work to his office job, and he used to just travel there on the subway all sat just quiet and stoic, but now he's got music on and he's dancing and he's on the subway and he's like jumping. There's big crowds of people in New York. He's jumping, and that's what I want to do all the time. And that's kind of half what I'm doing on my bike. I'm really having to hold myself in, so I'm not going like this and just enjoying myself too much, because I like to enjoy myself, but I don't want. See, this is a good point for people, right? Here's a good point for you. If you're in high school, I don't know why you're watching this, but if you're in high school, if you want to be a bit mad, that's okay. But don't let it all out, because when you're dancing on your bike, someone in a van is going to drive past and go, "You nonce." That's not happened to me, but I'm worried that it might do. So I hold it in a bit. I drum to the song as I sing it, mouthing it. And if I'm in a shop and I've got a mask on, I'm going wild. I'm enjoying life. That's what I did. I rode to Nick. We hung out. But before Nick hung out, when he was still at work, I got there a bit early. He was still working from home. So I rode past where my old cat, who is not old now, he's like 7 or 8 now. But I used to own him. I got him when he was a kitten. And his name's Toby. Perhaps there's a picture up there of him. And I rode past the house of the lady who now has him. I'm not giving a name out because, it's on the internet and that, but I rode past her house and I saw that she was shutting the curtains. So as I rode up on my bike and I pulled it up outside of a fence, outside of a house, and I saw her, she went to the other window side, shut the curtains, and I waved, "Hi," and then she was looking at me like, "Who the fuck's this guy? What's this guy?" And I went, hey. And then I went, "Oh, maybe she can't see my face." So I lifted my hat up, realised that I have different hair now, and I'm waving, "Recognise me." And then she came to the door. She was like, "Oh, it's you." And I said hi and that. We stood 2 meters away from each other. The cat, Toby, came out. I said hello, and he recognised me, I think. He did a bump on the face and let me stroke him and that. He's still got 3 legs. Let's give you some backstory. I lived with my friend Ramsel before I lived here, and that was the second time we lived together. About 8 years now, maybe like 2013, 2014. We lived together in Atherton. We had a house together, and I had my cat Toby that I'd gotten with an ex-girlfriend, and we weren't together at the time. And I took him with me. I took the cat, and he lived with me in that place, as well as some other addresses. Lived with me in that place, and when I had to move out, because we weren't going to live together anymore, I had to go and live with a friend and his mum, and I couldn't take the cat with me. And I was panicking, what do I do? And then this lady, I'd already talked to her before about the cats, and we've gotten on well and stuff, good neighbours and that. And one day I go to the door and I say, "Hi, so I'm moving out, and basically what the deal is with Toby, and she went, "I'll take him." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." She just knew what I meant straight away, and she must have wanted that cat too. And she had him, and she had another cat called Curtis. Shouldn't even mention this because that cat passed away recently. Rest in peace to that cat. She took Toby in, and for a year or so she had him. One day I get a call, and she calls me. Well, I don't get a call. I'm in work. I get the call. I didn't answer it. Went to my answer machine. I finished work. Checked my answer call. Answer machine. Who's this? "Hi, Phil. Toby's had an accident." I was like, "No." Obviously, you know the ending of the story because I saw him the other day, but I obviously thought he was dead. And then she went, "Don't worry, he's all right." I was like, "Oh, you lead with that." Like, my mum told me she had COVID. She was like, "I have something to tell you." She should have gone, "Listen, I'm all right, but I've got something to tell you. Listen, everything's fine, but..." You know what I mean? If it's not bad news, if it's not like someone's dead, start off with, "We're all right, but..." That's some more advice from Phill Sutton. Someone who's received bad news a lot, let me tell you, it's better when you sandwich it with some niceties. What's going on here? I keep pressing on stuff. So, anyway, I found out that he'd been hit by a car. The cat had been hit by a car. Little Toby, he'd gone too far from the house. We don't know why. And it'd been a while after he'd lived there as well, so it's not like he's trying to find me or something. Maybe he was. No. But one time when I lived in my sister's, he'd gone missing for a day or two. But then he came back. But in this instant, he goes, and then, full of burpees. Okay, people aren't enjoying that anymore. It's funny once or twice, but when it just sounds like you were about to be sick, stop it. What time are we on now? Right, we're good. And one morning, she gets a phone call, and a man has found Toby on the side of the road. He's all, "Oh, Toby." And he's been hit by a car, and he takes him to the vets, and then the lady, not going to say her name, like I said, she goes to the vet, she sees him. "Oh," she calls me, and then I go and see him in the vets, and he's my little cat that was a kitten. He was a tiny little guy. He was just a little tiny little guy like this, and he used to crawl on my face and give me headbutts in the morning. Every morning at 4 o'clock when I lived with my sister, when it was summer, I'd let him out in the night, and then at 4 in the morning every morning he'd come outside my window, meow meow, and I'd open the window and go, what do you want? Ah. Then I'd come down and I'd let him in, and he'd have some food. Good time, my little pal. He's on the vet's bed, the hospital bed, the vet's bed. Oh, and he didn't look good, pal. He has a little scar on his nose still to this day. And he's like, he's a little poor. Oh, he didn't look good. He didn't look good. And I was like, pal. It's like my little baby. And it turns out he's all right. But he got one of his front legs amputated. It's gone now. He's got 3 legs, and he gets about. One time, I've got a video of it, but she didn't want to share it. She felt like embarrassed for the cat. And I was like, "This is gold. I'm still got no arm, leg." I said, "This is internet gold. This will get me all the views." I didn't say that. I just said it in my head. And she was like, "I don't want to show it because it's not very nice on him, is it?" As if he's gonna know about all the views in the comments. They'll be lovely comments. But anyway, there's a video of him, and he's going up to his pal Curtis, rest in peace, and he's patting him on the face, he's stroking him, and then the other arm, it's doing this. The shoulder is moving, the shoulder joint, because he thinks he's got his arm phantom cat leg syndrome he's got, and he's trying to pat him. It was cute. Anyway, so I go and see him. Yesterday I wave at her, comes to the door, "Hi, you alright?" And I see him, I say, "Hello, pal." And I'm chatting to him, we chat for about an hour, caught up on stuff, and she's a counsellor as well, and whenever I talk to her I feel like it's like counselling for me, in a way. And a very selfish way to look at it. I feel like she enjoys talking to me as well. She messaged me afterwards saying, nice catching up. I'll do it again. It's nice. It's like this friend I have who's in her 60s. Yeah, I've got a friend, and it's a lady in her 60s. And she has me cat. But it's her cat now. And the home is like a shrine to those cats as well. There was 2 cats, but then she got a third one called Noah. Obviously, one has passed away, maybe at the end of last year. So she got just Toby and Noah now. They look very similar, apart from Toby a bit bigger, and he's got 3 legs. So that was good. I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. Thanks for joining me. My plans this year, myself, internet, YouTube-wise, and all that. Keep doing podcasts every week. I'm going to get some people on Zoom calls. Hopefully you won't mind. I'll try and make them pretty well produced. Hopefully, maybe get the camera set up while I'm talking to them on webcam, so at least one side can be, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll try and make it look pretty good. And I made a little like sketch of like these oddly specific impressions. I've got more ideas for that. I'm gonna keep doing that. Making little videos. I've been going around Manchester, filming Manchester. I've got ideas of like the videos that I used to make starting in 2016, and I've kind of kept it going over the years, apart from I did a little video last year, but there's been years 2018, I didn't do one, I don't think. But anyway, my point is, I made these videos that just capture what was going on in my life at the time, and I was watching them back, and I thought I should do more of them. So I've been going around Manchester on my own, like I do most of the time, and I'm filming stuff, and I'm going to add some other things to it of showing me. I'm going to try to make it artistic and that, and edit it well, and hopefully, if you're interested, you'll enjoy it. We're on about 20 minutes now. We're almost at the end of the episode. This is episode 85. Thanks for joining me on that. Well, if you have been enjoying this, click like, because if there's 30 odd views on this, and if they are truly 30 odd views, and each one of you like this video, that would do wonders for this channel. It would do wonders for it. And Adam Anwar, Mickey McKay, Pete, Terhall, Shaolin Pete, they are all people who consistently comment on my YouTube videos. If some of you other people who are watching, who I don't even know who you are, if you could comment something, then that would help a lot. Like, get fully bent for my podcast, please. Yeah, I think that's about it. Subscribe and that. Get poop in your dick hole. Free the nipple. Refund the police. Goodbye, Habibi. Farewell, Fidel Castro. An awful ending. I should probably